right, so here he is, the #1 lightweight contender, and man, if that's not saying something, right? Got through the gauntlet at 155 pounds, made himself undeniable, and now tonight, TC, we find out what he has for the champion.
It long has been considered the deepest weight class in the UFC. So you know to get here is very tough. You have navigated the waters. You have done everything right. When it was time to press square, you press square. When it was time to press X, you press X. You better do it again tonight if you want to become the champion. There is no room for error as you try to win a UFC championship.
And no room for a 1 pound allowance. He was right on the number, 155 pounds, championship weight. Confidence is high that he will wrest the title away here tonight. All right, so here's the undisputed UFC lightweight champion and one of the very best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, Islam Makhachev. You trained alongside this man for years. He has every skill in the book, and the X factor tonight is that Hasbulla in his corner.
Yeah, that's one of his brothers, is what they call him. Islam Makhachev, though, is the guy that really does strike fear in so many lightweights' minds. He's a guy that possesses wrestling ability. He's a guy that possesses striking ability. The grappling is second to none. And just his size and physicality is so difficult to deal with. He is a tremendous fighter, and he will be pushed even more forward with the presence of his good friend, Hasbulla.
You do wonder, though, if the opposing corner is a little bit intimidated given Hasbulla's presence in the Makhachev corner. Islam Makhachev ready to reward his supporters once again here tonight. Our tail of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions. We go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Joshua the Fearless Man. And now he's the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one. All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the... Oh, he catches... Oh, beautiful reaction by Amir DC. Caught the kick and immediately countered with a perfectly timed takedown.
I mean, John, when you can have a reactionary takedown, it's usually the easiest one because you don't have to go and find the takedown. You just see something, you counter and react on it, and it makes the takedown much easier.
Nice positional control here.
Where are your hands?
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Side control. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Lands with the ground and pound here.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Trying to establish full guard there.
What a strike from off of his back. Makhachev getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down.
Now he's on top, exactly where he wanted to go.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. The ground strikes starting to pile up. Makhachev's right back to the full mount here. All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
Beautiful ground and pound, and that would cut it. This is a terrible position.
15 seconds. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Islam Makhachev. These ground strikes really starting to add up. There's another one. 5 minutes in the books. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
Get back out there, aggressive. Let this guy know who you are. You gotta change.
All right, so the takedown's the big storyline in that previous round. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and gotta be pretty discouraging to get grounded that many times in one round.
Oh, it's so discouraging because all you want to do is let your offense go, but every time you're getting dragged to the floor constantly. You're starting to get fatigued. He's starting to wear on you. Let's see what type of effect it takes on his offensive approach as the next round starts.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Oh, there it is. That's that one. That right hand.
Oh! Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see, oh, big shots here.
You need to work out this position.
3 minutes to go in round two.
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. He's postured up. He's landed big ground and pound. He has to move on the bottom, or the fight's going to get stopped.
Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Makhachev's really pressing the issue now, and he's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat. All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
60 seconds. Finish.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Relentless pressure from the top by Islam Makhachev.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Final seconds here. And the horn sounds on round 2.
Hey, stop.
That is tight.
Great round. Now listen to me. Breathe. Deep breath into that nose, out to that mouth. All right. Perfect round. I need you to go out there and do more of that.
All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Oh, big elbow. Nice shot over the top there.
I am starting to lose track of how many punches this guy has landed to the head of his opponent.
Makhachev's in half guard. Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Oh, good ground and pound here. Oh, that Thor's choke is tight. Oh, that's got to be it. I don't know.
That's in so deep. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, he got out.
He got out and defended. John, I thought it was over. I thought it was done. It was so tight. It was deep. They were hip to hip. I thought the fight was done. Great job and awareness by this young man to defend that Thor's choke.
Well, his grappling has been on point thus far, and don't think he's going to slow down. He can keep up this pace through the whole fight.
Especially when he's on top, in the top position, where he's controlling the exchanges, controlling the transitions. He can do it with his eyes closed. This is something he's been doing since he was a young man. Great submission defense on display tonight.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Well, the fighter's gonna... We might get a stoppage here soon. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots.
Stay with the game plan. Stay with the game plan.
Great defense by this fighter. Seems as though he's not going to be deterred. He wants a sub.
Get that knee in.
30 seconds now to go in the round. 20 seconds left.
Push off an elbow.
Oh, attempting to go for the leg now.
Oh my goodness, I think he might have it. Going very hard to try to finish this fight by heel hook. He has got...
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, let's get you some pictures from that previous round, DC. A lot of good work with the ground and pound strike.
Yeah, he was able to control posture, get himself postured up, land big ground and pound as he ended the round. What a great finish to a fantastic round.
Ready. Ready.
We have arrived at the fourth round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Tried to set up the straight left, but he missed. Pretty good job by him there to raise the guard and block the strike, keeping those hands up to protect that cut in around the eye.
He has to keep his hands up. This is not by choice. This is mandatory. It is mandatory that he covers his face. It is mandatory that the body damage is not as important as protecting the eye, because the more the eye gets cut up, the more of a chance the commission will come in and say enough is enough.
Great technique on the overhand, now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you're in the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Well, why fix what's not broken? Why not go right back to that overhand here again?
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Oh, and there's a takedown attempt, DC. Not a great one. Might as well tell your opponent you're shooting, huh?
Yeah, he's your best friend. Tell him that you want to take him to his back and watch him defend and then beat you up when the fight stands.
Oh! And that will do it!
Oh, my goodness!
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 33 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.